A couple more days, man. How you feeling? How excited are you?
I'm getting antsy. At the end of practice today. Coach said we're a little under 72 hours away, so just trying to stay focused, just trying to keep everything in mind and just wait patiently, as patient as possible until kickoff.
You know, I see you out on the practice field, and I see a lot of guys kind of congregate around you. I mean, you know, you weren't voted a team captain, but I mean, do you kind of feel like you're kind of filling in that role a little bit?
Oh, most definitely. A lot of the younger guys come and ask me questions about our defense and about their assignments and things like that. And even the coaches have came up and told me that I'm a leader just of seniority, just for being here so long and know so much about the defense and having so much game experience under my belt. I'm like automatically a captain. So I've definitely adapted to the role and just try to practice and work towards being like a better leader.
You talked to a lot of these other team captains like Tanner and some of the other guys, and Tobin even, you know, they keep saying, well, I'm not a real vocal leader. I mean, so do you feel like that's kind of a role you have to fill? I mean, or does it just kind of come naturally?
It's kind of come natural. I like to joke around a lot more time to get focused, and I definitely could see myself as a vocal leader, especially in the back end as safety. You have to be able to speak because you have to be able to tell guys to get into different alignments. We're the eyes of the defense, so we see things before some other people do because of our alignment. And so if you can't speak back there, you can't open your mouth and have the guts to step up and tell somebody where to go, then you're not going to be a successful safety.
Yeah, most of us don't know a lot about South Dakota State. I mean, who do we need to pay attention to as far as their offense goes and receivers, things like that?
Well, starting off with the quarterback, whether he's going to play or not, there's been some rumors saying he's injured, but the quarterback does have a great arm. He has great ball strength. He can get the ball out to throw the deep routes, throw the deep outs. And they have some pretty athletic receivers. Number 5 and number 2, I want to say, used to play running back, but led the team 2 years ago in reception. So, I mean, they definitely have some players. I learned a valuable lesson by looking at names and looking too far ahead of the schedule. So we're just going to come in, we're going to line up, and we're going to play the best of our ability.
Kevin, go ahead.
Coach talked about, goals, and one example you made was, for example, no turnovers on offense. Do you personally have any goals going into this weekend?
Just play assignment sound, do my job. Of course, you got some individual goals you want to do. Of course, every time you line up, you want to get your hands on the ball to create turnovers, whether it's me or somebody on the defense. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as our defense as a whole gets turnovers, we create disruptions, get sacks, and 3 and outs. Something that the Jayhawk fans are too used to. So just come out and make a great first impression to the fans.
Coach Campbell talked about, having to adjust to coaching in the Big 12. He's been, everywhere professionally. I mean, what have you learned, and how long did it take for you to adjust to his defense?
Well, he came in running a lot of the same things we ran last year. We just tweaked a couple things, and a lot of the names were different. So from that standpoint, it didn't take too long. But his coaching style and his intensity and the work ethic that he required from his players, especially the older guys, that's what took me a little while to notice. It took me a couple times for me to mess up, for me to really learn my lesson about what the coach is looking for in a great player. He will call players out, but it's only for the better and to better his players and show them exactly what he wants out of his players.
Did he stress any certain expectations specifically? Or
run to the ball. That was the biggest thing. That was my biggest slacks because coming from the offensive side of the ball, once the ball goes away or it's on the other side of the field, players have a tendency to just stop or look over. He wants you to plant and turn and go with intensity and get to the ball.
Do you guys have something to prove this week?
I mean, we definitely have something to prove. From a defensive standpoint, prove that we're actually not the worst defense in the country. I mean, we're going to start there. In the offense, I mean, as a team, we just want to show that all the work that we've done, starting in the spring, going into the winter, then in the summer, everything that we've been working towards is going to pay off this Saturday.
Did you feel like the worst defense in the country last year?
At times we did, but in times that we showed up, I mean, we made great plays. We made 3 and outs against the best, but then we gave up the worst plays at the worst time. So, I mean, with a spring under our belts and a summer together and then a camp, I mean, I'm feeling much more confident about the guys in front of me, the guys I'm playing with side by side. I'm just ready to go out and make plays.
What's up with this dance that we keep hearing about? We were told Coach Bowen brought back a tradition with him. It's some sort of post-game dance. Is that right?
Yeah, it's not really anything new. I mean, it's only you only do it after a win. The guys just circle around. We kind of sway in the locker room doing the rock chalk chant, and then after that we bring it up with the rock chalk chant. We just bring it up as a team. It's just more of another way for the team to come closer together after a win and celebrate with each other.